Hello. Double trucking here. Okay, I'm back. I made it. We're here. We're waiting on our truck. I had to cut that last video off real quick because I was moving. She straightened me right smooth out. But anyway, we're here. We're waiting on that truck, and we're fixing to jump out here, and it's warm here. Whew. It's 33.
35. We got two.
Oh, it's 35. Degrees. It was 40 about 35, 40 miles back. We're getting all prepared to get out here. Look, she's bundling up like she was in Kansas City. We got all kinds of room in this truck, and she wants to look like she's crowded. Okay, I am. Anyway, we're going to get out here and unhook and pull out from under this here trailer and wait on our little buddy to get here to meet us. That's why it's called a bump. We're not going to a terminal. We're sitting here at a little truck stop where we meet another truck. Good Lord have mercy. It's time to go home. It's called the bump because we meet another truck and we just swap trailers. So that's what we do. I was pushing the clock. I have 5 minutes left on my drive time, and I drove, let me see how many miles I drove today. It's over 600. Yes, ma'am. $663 miles today. So I told her I'm fixing to turn on this here KC, the Chiefs game. And I'm gonna watch the last part of it. I think it started at 7. Hopefully I can catch the last end of it while I'm relaxing. But anyway, I'm fixing to hop out here and show y'all what we do. While this crazy dog sits in here and whines. Hang on a minute. Let me get my protection. Let me get my... Oh, shoot, she about got it. I might as well wait now. That's the way it goes. She about got it. We are picking up a 53. I like this app we've got. We go in there and we arrive and we dispatch on this app on our phones. And when we, after we arrive this trailer, we can go in and look and see what's coming. We know he may be 45 minutes or so away. So that gives us a little time to relax and wait on him. She's outside causing trouble. So it's unusual for us to beat them here. They're usually here waiting on us, so they must have got away from they come from Ocala to meet us on this run, so they must have got away a little late today because they're usually sitting here waiting on us. She didn't shut the door. That's pretty normal. That aggravates me. Just woke up the whole parking lot. I don't know what else to say. So we had a pretty good run. Roads were good. Nobody made me mad today. Nobody made me mad today. It's kind of a cagey area. I'm watching folks walk around, mill around like I don't ever know what's going to happen. So, she's outside walking the puppy. He always not. Let me tell you about this dog. This dog he's got her so trained. He knows when we stop, he knows when it's his time to eat, okay? But he also knows when we stop that she is more than likely going to get her some French fries. He also knows that she's going to give him some French fries. So now, he's pulling this crap about going on food strikes. So now, she puts his French fries in his food so he'll eat his food. I've been telling her, stop giving him fries, offer him his food, and when he gets hungry enough, he will eat. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Put that food down there, and she'll tell him you're not getting any fries. And he will sit and look at her like, yeah, I'm going to get my fries. They're back. He will turn his nose up to that bowl, and he will go back in a sleeper. What does she do? She puts the fries in the bowl.
Hey, my job's done. I'm going to bed.
What?
I'm going to bed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're okay driving home, right?
I am not okay with driving home. I got to drive home tomorrow.
Yeah. You good? You got plenty of hours, right?
Nope, I ain't got no hours. I'm fresh out. I really don't even think I have 3 hours left to drive to Kansas City, and I don't think so.
I checked.
You did not.
I was looking at it.
How many hours I got?
Yeah. I won't be able to drive home after
Yeah, you can.
I run 10 to go home. You know I ain't gonna be able to run 10 to go home. Shit. You see how she does me?
I was just telling them about the dog going on food strike because how spoiled you got him about them fries.
Have we even introduced asshole?
I don't even know if we've introduced. Well, he was on the seat today, and I had to tell him to get down. He did flash on that first video.
We need to kind of introduce asshole. His name really is asshole, but that's his nickname. We love him to death. His name is Trace, and he is our guard dog. He is a very good guard dog on this truck.
He's a wussy.
He is. Don't say he's a wussy.
He's spoiled rotten.
How many times has this dog kept people from coming
But
around this truck?
he is my baby.
Look what he did.
Yeah, he's been acting
Look
like
what
a
you let
fool.
him do.
Yeah, he lay down there acting stupid. He's my baby. I mean, he is my baby. I can tell him, eat your food. Eat your food.
With the sweet talk.
I smooze him and he'll eat.
Yeah.
This woman over here,
I have to bribe him.
she put the fries in that food and he'll eat.
Fries.
Pizza crust, chicken. And today she's tormenting the piss out of him about his food, pretending like she's going to eat his food. Had him crying.
Show them his throne.
I'm going to show y'all his place of business.
His throne.
Watch this. He's about to. Oh, honey. You know you been talked about, don't you?
That's his throne.
Are you comfortable? Huh? Are you comfortable? You feel pretty comfortable back there? Say hello to the world.
Can you speak?
Say hi.
Speak. Can you speak?
Speak.
Speak. Yeah. Say hello. Say I love you. Oh, okay. Now get back up there.
Get on the couch.
Get on the couch.
Back up. You back up.
You're a bad boy. Sit down. Sit. Oh, sit. Bad.
I'm so over him. But he is.
Over him?
I'm over him.
Oh, okay.
He's good though.
She tried to give him to somebody. Where was it? In California.
More than once.
She tried to give him off to somebody in California.
And Hagerstown,
In
Maryland.
Hagerstown, Maryland. She said, do you want him?
I said, oh, he's so pretty. I said, oh, do you want him? And she's elbowing me. You ain't get my dog, right?
You really give that damn dog away.
I'll give him away in a
For
minute.
the first year, we said he was going to get a new zip code.
Last week it was... Was it raining or was it just cold? And we put him out to go to the bathroom.
And he's still by the truck.
We usually go out with him. We usually go out with him, and we decided, okay, we're going to sit. She gets a bright idea. I'm not going out with him. She set his butt outside this truck.
Because we have him on
This poor dog, it upset him so bad. He just sat down beside the truck like, I really am going to get a new zip code.
I ain't going nowhere.
I ain't going. We kept telling him, go potty. And he's like, they really did put me out. She threw his ball out of the truck.
That was today. Today I had.
You put his ball out. No, what was that?
Today I had the bright idea to throw his ball out. He finally went out there to get it.
You put something out of the truck with him that day.
Not
Yeah,
that day.
throwed that out too. He thought him and his toys. No, he thought him and his toys, everything got set out of the truck that day. I had to get out of the truck and go out there to convince him it was all right. Go ahead and go pee. It's okay. He was so glad to see me. He was sitting there just, when I come around the front of the truck, said, hello? He's like, oh.
That ain't the thing. What convinced us that we could never get rid of him was the fact that one day Dina woke up, and this is when we had two of them on the truck. My poor beloved boxer Tonka. He was 12 years old. He was on the truck, and we had to put him down last year. And both of these boxers would sleep with Dina. I don't allow the dogs to sleep with me because I just can't sleep with them. They sleep on the floor. Anyway, Dina's in the back in the bunk, and both these boxers just crowd up on her. And she wakes up, and she's like, oh, my back's killing me. These dogs, they won't let me move. So I get the bright idea, okay, I'm going to give you a break. So I take both the boxers up to the front, and I take Trace, and I take his lead, and I tie it up here. And he's not as big as he was that he is now. And he's up here, and I take Tonka, and Tonka's well behaved, and he's down here. Tonka's like, oh, okay, whatever. Trace is up here. Trace up here. This dog absolutely went into the worst anxiety fit, getting sick. I mean, absolutely sick as a dog. So
Throwing up sick. He first stopped eating.
Stops eating, throwing up sick. So we're thinking he got a hold of some antifreeze or something like that. So we get home and rush him to the vet. Vet said, what kind of poison did he get into? And we're like, we're pretty sure he did not get into anything. So he's on IVs. He's in the. This is already a $4 million one nut wonder dog, and that's another story. So we
yes, we're talking about you.
We take him to the vet. He's in the vet over the weekend. She calls us up. His blood work's fine, and he's doing fine. He's eating good. You can come pick him up. Here's your $5,000 bill. So we get him home.
Not far from it.
And we're thinking, he's like, hi, Moms, we're good. Da-da-da-da-da. So we're thinking, the only thing wrong with this dog is the fact that he did not get to sleep in the bed with his mom.
So the next week, she goes, Dina, he has to sleep with you. Because he's going to die if he don't. He's going to die.
And she said it too.
I said, put the dog back here. Just put him back here. We can't afford no more vet bills. He just had to sleep with me, I guess.
Yeah, and he sleeps with her. And if this dog comes up here, if I make him sit up here, he's like, and he's looking back there.
I can go back there to get the bed ready. I make him stay off the bed till I get my covers just right. I have to get in the bed and get my covers right, or he likes the fuzzy blanket, and he takes it. So I have to get it all fixed. I tell him, you get in that seat till
and he'll bark at her. He'll growl at her.
He don't want off the bed.
Oh yeah.
And I'll tell him, you get up there and you wait until I get in this bed. And he'll get up there and cry and whine and carry on. And I'll tell him, I'll say, tell him to come on. And she'll say, go on back there. And he just hurries back
and
there.
He's like, he looks at me like, yeah. Why you keep me from going back there? Let me back there. I'm like, okay. I mean, and this dog will sleep back there all night. I will not see him all night long most of the nights. He won't come up here to drink his water. He won't come up here to do nothing. But let me tell you what, during the daytime, or during her shift when she's driving, he'll come up here and he'll do his...
Worry the piss out of me all day long. He steals my Twinkies.
No, wait a minute. And I'll get this. Let me tell you what your son did. And I'm like, huh? Let me tell you what your son did. And I'm like, okay, my son. All of a sudden it's my son. It's like, he tore that up, he got into this, he got into that. And I'm like, well, why didn't you stop him?
Like I can stop while I'm driving.
Like, on my shift, that's because he's trying to kick me out of bed.
He can't do nothing to her. He's too busy snoring back there and slobbering boxer slobber on me.
But the one positive thing about this dog is that when we pull into some place like a fuel aisle, or we have to, for some reason the winter weather has held us up, or we're somewhere, there is no person in the world that can approach this truck ever will not go back
Funny.
Is like on it. We've had people come up to this truck and knock on the door because they don't like us sitting here too long. To us.
And they do a 360.
Do it a lot. And I'm telling you what, because we have to run doubles. You can't back up when you have doubles. So sometimes you have to take your brake and fuel out. And you get these stupid ass people that want to come up and we need the fuel. Well, you know what? And here I got your answer, Mr. Trace.
Hi, meet Trace.
Trace is like, whoa! And they're like, whoa! Tell her about that guy.
Which means we come to story time. Story for today, and then we're gonna stop because that truck's probably getting close. Okay, number one, I have to roll the window down because when I get out the fuel, he will lock the door because he has to get up on the door and watch every move we make. If one of us gets out of his truck, he is really worried because he wants us both. He has to know what both of us are doing.
And we have been locked out. Luckily, the window's been down enough.
So I roll the sucker all the way down. All the way down. He stands in this window, half out of the window, watching every move I make. Well, I'm out washing the windows and doing the lights and all this. And this truck pulls up in the next fuel aisle. Big old burly truck driver. Great big old guy. He's outside his truck fueling. Trace barks, which I had been messing with him, and I'll put my fist up, tell him, put him up, and he'll bark at me. Well, I'd been messing around with him. Well, he barked. Well, I just thought he was messing with me. I didn't think a thing about it. I just looked up at him and kept on doing what I was doing. I turned around, and this big old burly guy was standing in his driver's door, peeking over the window, looking at me. And I hear, hey, hey, that dog bite. I turn around, and I'm thinking, and I turn and I look. He's standing in his door, peeking over, and I realized it was him talking to me. And I said, "Do what?" He said, "Does your dog bite?" And I said, "No." He goes, "You sure? Is he gonna come out of that truck?" And I said, "No, he ain't coming out of this truck." He says, "Okay." So I go on in, and I go on in the store. I run into him. He's a big guy. And I said, that dog's not coming out of that truck. He's not coming out of the truck. He just has to stand up and watch every move I make. He says, he scared me to death. He said, I went and got back in my truck. I said, look, he's not coming out of the truck.
But you ain't coming in.
But don't come to the truck. I said he's a good guard dog, but he's not gonna bother you. But don't you bother us. He scared me. He looks mean. I said, well, I mean, I'm not. He might be, he might not be, but he's not coming out of the truck. I just walked off and left him standing there, and he's a big old guy, and I'm just like, that's funny as hell right there. He don't mess with us.
What about that guy that come up the side after you were only in the fuel aisle for a few minutes?
Another time, I had fueled up. Sherry had pulled the truck up. You know, courtesy is after you fuel up, there's a extra long lane, and you pull up to the yellow line so the truck behind you can pull in behind you and fuel.
We'd only been up there for a few minutes.
And Lord have mercy, when you go to a truck stop, now you might as well know you're gonna kill at least 30 minutes because especially if they're busy. I mean, you just gonna kill 30 minutes. This old impatient guy, he's back there blowing his horn and he's carrying on. Well, I went in. All I did was went in and got ice and got the receipt. Is that a truck? Okay. And, well, it's 53. Anyway, I came out, and this guy was stomping away from our truck. And I already knew. He was mad. He was mad. I said, I passed him. I said, it's life it loves, bud. I already know. When I come back to the truck, Sherry says, I said, he come knock on the door? She said, yeah, he met Trace. Yeah. Okay, guys, our truck's here. Over and out. If you like our videos, like, subscribe, comment on something you want us to talk about. All right, we're having fun at this. Double trucking. Talk to you later.
See ya.